My name is Mike Harris. I live here at the Renaissance 2, condo 2401. I also own another condo here in the building. I do a lot of real estate in the building as well. I work for Century 21 here in London.
My name is Kim Boyer. I also live in the building. Mike's been my agent for a couple of moves, move in, move out. So it's been good and handy. I'm in 2108, as I mentioned. I'm also your condo butler. So you can go to my website, yourcondobutler.com, and you can check out some of my services. And we'll tell you about that a little bit later in the video.
We decided to put this video together today to help people that are moving into the building, to help residents that actually live in the building. As a realtor and as your condo butler, we do get a lot of questions, so we thought we'd sum up everything in a nice video.
Yeah, people stop us in the hallways and ask us a lot of questions. So this video will definitely help people. They can go there, check out the answers, check out each one of our websites that we'll have, and you'll be able to get what you need, or you can stop us in the hallway at any time.
So the big things, you're first moving in, what do I need to do? Well, obviously you need to book the elevator. The moving lane, there is a specific moving lane on York Street that you're going to want to know about as well, because that's where you're going to park your moving truck. And the condo itself looks after your heating, your air conditioning, and your hot water. So the only utility that you need to set up is hydro, and that's done through hydro. That's done through priority metering.
Yeah. So now that you've got your moving in your moving lane and everything, and you're in the building, you want to be able to talk to the building manager to get your move-in package. That move-in package is going to have a sheet that you need to fill out. Call it a demographic sheet, we'll call it, and it's information that we need so that you can be set up on our intercom, so that people can reach you in your new unit. It's also got other important information that you'll probably need to read at some point and fill out, give back to the building manager.
Yeah, just to jump in on the intercom, the nice thing about it is it's your name. So my name is Mike Harris. So you'll look on Harris, you'll press that, and you can actually have the intercom go directly to your cell phone. And once you answer the phone, it'll say Renaissance front door. You press 9 and let the person in.
Another interesting comment that we get and question we get is, what is the internet provider we use in our building? We've got at this point Rogers and Bell, because we've got the fiber optics within our building. At this point, I don't think we're bringing anybody else in, but we never know.
Included in the welcome package is a small blurb on animals. So each condo is allowed 2 animals. A couple of important things. So a lot of the people want to know, where can I walk my dog? So Harris Park or Ivy Park is right next door to us. That's usually a popular spot. With dogs, they cannot enter and exit through the front door. There's 2 exits, 2 enters and exits. On York Street, you must use that. Your dog can't go through the front door. And the only other thing is with cats. Cats are allowed, of course. We do have a compactor in the building, so any cat litter can't go down the garbage chute. It has to go into the recycle room.
Now that you've moved in, you've got a condo full of boxes. You gotta break them down. You're gonna have to put them in our recycle bin, which is in our P1 section. It's a blue bin, and throw them in there. Garbage guy takes them away.
Another thing about garbage is each floor has its own garbage chute. There is a recycle bin located on the main floor across from the entrance to the building manager's office. That's also where you put your cat litter.
In that, we want to make sure your beer bottles and your liquor bottles are all separated as well. Don't put them in the recycle bin. There's a separate bin strictly for those.
Another big question that I get is there visitors parking in the building? Yes, there is. There's visitor parking located on the main level, and visitors parking located on the underground level. You just use your building fob to access the underground level. And what you're going to look for when you're underground is the parking spot with a V under it. So for example, 115 has a V under it. You're allowed to park there. And it's important that you display your visitor's parking pass.
I park right beside visitors. I'm 113, so I got everybody right beside me, so I'll know who's coming and going. One of the things that people ask is, where do I put my bike in the unit? Do I put it in the unit or do I put it in the bike cage? Well, look, we do have a bike cage down in our underground section. It's secure. You put your bikes in there. You can hang them up. You can put them down. You can tie them in there. You can even leave them on different levels, P4, P3, P2. I believe they have a separate bike area, but we recommend that you leave them in the cage, and it's a lot more secure.
The building actually has an online information system called GeniePad, which the building subscribes to. It's kind of like an online Facebook for condominiums. So in there you'll find announcements on what's going in the building, all the relevant information that you'll want as an owner, and also the relevant information if you're renting in the building.
And they give you the financial information too, because the condo board's got to report that back to us. So all that information is there. The welcome package that you got is also going to be online. Classifieds, it's all good stuff.
Just to add to some of the great features of GeniePad, you can also use it to book amenities such as the party room, the guest suite, which are $75 and that include parking, and the elevator, which is one of the most important things. So there is a gym in the building. It's actually open 24 hours a day. It's located on the main level. One thing about insurance, again, another question that I get, the nice thing about it is the building itself is insured. You just have to worry about your condo. So when you do call your insurance provider, just say, hey, I'm living in a condo, I need condo insurance, and they'll direct you on what sort of insurance you will need. But one of the things that you want to know if you decide to rent out your unit or you're coming in as a renter, it's important that the building and the property manager know who's in that unit. There's a Form 5 that captures all that information and must be submitted to the property manager. If you have any questions around the Form 5, then just contact me.
In addition to what Mike and I have been talking about, questions and stuff, there are certain things you need to know about when you first move into your unit. You've got filters, dryer vent, and there's a dryer vent booster fan that stays on when your dryer's on. There's also the fan that in your bathroom that stays on automatically. Don't try to turn it off. There's a humidistat on your wall. You can control it by increasing it, and that will turn the fan off, but it's recommended you leave the relative humidity between 30 to 50%. Anything above that, you can turn the fan off, but if you leave it off for long periods of time, humidity will start to build up in your unit. So I recommend you leave it between 30 and 50, and don't try to alter any of the control, the electrical panel. Thank you.
Okay, the other thing which is really important is filters. Maybe
Exactly.
you could tell us a bit about that.
Well, with the filters, you want to make sure that they're changed at least 3 to 6 months. And when you come into your unit, you want to check them. If they're dirty, change them right away. Good air quality is very important. If you have any questions on your filters and anything at all, you can contact me at yourcondobutler.com.
Yeah.
I'm more than happy to help you.
What I like to say to people is the filters open up like a 57 Chevy. So the door opens and you just pull them up, and pop it out, throw it in the recycle room, don't throw it down the chute, and replace the sink. The filters right now can be bought by the building manager downstairs.
The dryer vent should be cleaned out every couple of months. Now, depending on every unit, some may do more laundry than others, but it's very important that you do this because one, it's a fire hazard if you don't clean them out, and you got pipes down that towards your dryer, and you got pipes that go out, and the booster fan helps that lid get outside the building. So you want to ensure that that is actually on. And there's a switch on the ceiling that if you take a look at, you'll notice that you'll know that it's there.
So we've covered a lot of great topics today. I hope you found this video helpful. For further questions, please contact Mike Harris
Or Kim Boyer, and welcome to the Renaissance 2.